Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to discuss about the Rabin-Karp string matching algorithm. If you are not familiar with what do you mean by string matching algorithm, please go through my previous video wherein I have discussed about what do you mean by the string matching algorithm and what are the various terminologies that we use in case of string matching algorithm. Now coming to today's video, in today's video we are going to discuss about one of the popular string matching algorithm by name Rabin-Karp string matching algorithm. Please note that in case of Rabin-Karp string matching algorithm, we use the concept of hashing. Hope we all are familiar with what do you mean by the concept of hashing. In case of an hashing, we are going to convert a data value or a key into a hashed value. As I told, in case of Rabin-Karp, we use the concept of hashing. Before going to the Rabin-Karp string matching algorithm, let me take some basic example to make us understand how exactly Rabin-Karp algorithm works, so that it will be easy for us to design the algorithm. Let me take first example. Let me denote my text T with the alphabetical characters A, B, C, A, B, C, D, and let me have my pattern as A, B, A. Let me have my pattern as A, B, A. Please note that in case of the Rabin string matching algorithm, all the alphabetical characters need to be converted to numerical values. In the sense, the second point about Rabin-Karp algorithm is Rabin-Karp algorithm works on numeric values. I need to convert all this alphabetical character which are there in my text or in my pattern to some numeric values so that it will be easy for the computation. So one way is I can either go for the ASCII values of this alphabetical character, wherein for A I can assign 97, for B I can assign 98 and so on, or else let me, as we know that there are 26 alphabetical characters, for each of this alphabetical character can be assigned a numerical value. For A, let me assume let me assign a value 1, for B let me assign a value 2, for C let me assign a value 3, and for D let me assign a value 4. I think probably these are the only 4 characters that I have used in my text as well as my pattern. Now coming to my pattern, first as I told, this Rabin-Karp algorithm uses the concept of hashing. Let me find a hash value for this pattern. Now let me keep my hash function. Let me keep my hash function very simple. My hash function is summation of all values. Summation of all values. I am keeping it very simple. In the sense, my hash value of my pattern, hash value of pattern is how much it is. A is nothing but 1 plus B is nothing but 2, and A is once again nothing but 1. So this is nothing but 1 plus 2 plus 1, which is nothing but 4. So I have to note that okay, my hash value is nothing but summation of all values. Now I will go back to my text. This is about the pattern. Now I need to go back to my text. Let me take my text once again. Text as A, B, C, A, B, A, B, C, D. Now what I will do, the number of characters in my pattern are 3. Now I need to take 3 characters in my text. I need to find the hash value. Now what is A? A is 1 plus B is 2, C is 3. So hash value is 6. For A, B, C, my hash value is 6. Now I will compare the hash value of my 3 characters of my text with the hash value of the pattern. Whether this matches, this does not match. So this is not my pattern. Now what I will do, I will take the next 3 characters. B is 2, C is 3, A is 1 once again. So it is 6 once again. 6 compared with 4, it does not match. So this is not my BCA, is not my pattern. Next, I'll go for the next 3 characters. So this is 3 plus 1 plus 2, which is once again 6. 6 compared with 4, it does not match. Go to the next 3 characters. So next 3 is ABA. AB is A is 1 plus B is 2 and A is 1, which is 4. Now compare this 4 with this 4, it matches. This 4, compare this with 4. Now the hash values are matching. Now if the hash values are matching, now you need to compare the character comparison. So character, you need to compare A with A, this matches. You need to compare B with B, this matches. You need to compare A with A, this matches. So this is how the Rabin-Karp string matching algorithm. I have taken a very basic example to make you understand how exactly Rabin-Karp works. Now this principle of summating, maybe to find the hash value, I have used the summation of all the values. All the values of each of those characters does not work in all the cases. Let me take another example to demonstrate that this concept of hashing will not work. Yeah, this is my second example. We'll apply the same principle that we have applied for the first one. In the sense, here hash value, or let me denote my hash function. Hash function is equal to summation of all values, all numeric values. Here also I will assign A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, C is equal to 3. I think probably I have just used only 3 alphabetical characters A, B, C. Now I will find the hash value. I will find the hash value of my pattern. So what is the hash value of my pattern? My pattern is having ACA. So this is nothing but 1 plus 3 plus 1. So which is 5. So the hash value of my pattern is 5. Now let us construct the hash value for the characters in the text. A, B, B, C, A, C, A. Hope it's A, B, B, C, A, C, A. Now I need, how many characters are there in the pattern? There are 3 characters. So for the first 3 characters I will construct the hash value. So this is 1 plus 2 plus 2. What is this value? 5. Now what was the hash value of pattern? Hash value of pattern is also 5, but this is also 5. Now I go for the character comparison. Now the character comparison are pattern, the first character A matches with A, the second character C does not match with B. So this ABB is not my pattern. Even though the hash value are same, the pattern are different. So such a condition wherein the hash value of the pattern matches with the hash value of the text, but the character does not match, is called as a spurious hit. So note that this is called a spurious hit. What is spurious hit? The hash value of pattern matches with the hash value of text, but characters of pattern P does not match with the characters of T, which is nothing but text. So one such spurious hit is this. So this is a spurious hit. This is a spurious hit. Next, I will take the next 3 characters. Next 3 characters are B, B, C. So B is 2 plus C is 3. So what is this? 2 plus 2 plus 3, which is 7. Compare 7 with 5, it does not match. Now next 3 characters. BCA, so this is 2 plus 3 plus 1, which is 6. Compare this with 6 with 5, this does not match. Next few characters, so that is CAA. C is 3, A is 1, and the next A is also 1. So this is 5. So 5 matches with this 5, Now I'll go for character comparison. This is CAA and my pattern is ACA. Compare A with C. This does not match. So this is also a spurious hit. This is also a spurious hit. Next, go for the next three characters. So AAC. AAC. A is 1. Next A is 1. C is 3. So this is 5. Now compare this 5 with this 5. It matches. Whether the characters are same. AAC. This is ACA. So if you compare this A with A, this matches. Second character, it does not match. So this is also a second spurious hit. Next, go for ACA. Next, go for ACA. This is 1 plus 3 plus 1, which is 5. So this 5 and this 5 matches. Now go for character comparison. A with A matches, C with AC match, and A with A this match. Now this is actual hit. Please note that this 5 and this 5, all these are called as the spurious hit. Let me call it as a spurious or false hit, and this is called as the actual hit. So please note that if I have used the same principle as what I have used for my earlier example, it does not work. It does not work. So we will go a little further and will modify a little bit to this example so that I come up with a new type of generating the hash value. I have taken the same example. Let me take the same example wherein my text is having ABB, CAA, CA, and my pattern is having the characters ACA. Let me use the numeric values. For A it is 1, for B it is 2, and for C it is 3. Now let me construct the hash value for pattern. Hash value for pattern or hash value of pattern is equal to, now ACA. Now what is A? A is 1. Now 1 into, I will take a base value. I will take a base value. Let me take base value as 10. So 10. Now what is the position of A? Let me start from the end. This is 0th position, 1 position, and 2nd position. So there are 3 characters. So this base 10 can have a maximum value of m minus 1. Please note that what is m? M is nothing but the number of characters. In this case, m is having a value of 3. So there are 3 characters in my pattern. So hash value of this pattern ACA is nothing but the integer value of the first character, that is 1 into 10 to the power of 2, that is m minus 1. Now next is C, which is 3 into 10 to the power of 1 plus, that means this 2 and 1 denotes the position. Now last one is A once again, that is 1 into 10 to the power of 0, which is nothing but 1. Rather than write it initially, 10 to the power of 0. So this is nothing but 100 plus 30 plus 1. So which is nothing but 131. So please note that the hash value of my pattern ACA is 131. Now I will take my text. So first I will take the first 3 characters of my text. So this is my text. In my text, the first one, let me construct the hash value for ABB. So if you note, for ABB, what is the hash value? It is nothing but 1 into 10 square plus 2 into 10 plus 2. So which is nothing but 100 plus 20 plus 2, which is 122. Now compare this hash value 122 with 131, whether it matches. It does not match. Now go for the second 3 characters. Second 3 characters are BBC. So BBC is 2 into 10 square plus 2 into 10 plus 3. This is actually 3 into 10 to the power of 0. I have just written it as 3. So this is 200 plus 20 plus 3. How much is this? This is 223. Now compare this 223 with 131. It does not match. Now go for the next three characters. Next three characters are BCA. BCA. So BCA is 2 into 10 square plus 3 into 10 plus 1. So this is nothing but 200 plus 30 plus 1, which is nothing but 231. Compare this 231 with 131, it does not match. Next, fourth one, after BCA, it is CAA. So this is 3 into 10 square plus 1 into 10 plus 1, which is nothing but 300 plus 10 plus 1, which is 311. Compare this 311 with 131, it does not match. Go for the next one, which is AAC. So this is 1 into 10 square plus 1 into 10 plus 3. So this is nothing but 100 plus 10 plus 3, which is 113. Compare this 113 with 131, it does not match. Now next go for AAC, this is ACA. Sixth one is ACA. So this is 1 into 10 square plus 3 into 10 plus 1. So this is nothing but 100 plus 30 plus 1, 131. Now this 131 matches with this 131. So this is, now this is actually a hit now. Now I should check whether this is spurious hit or whether it is an actual hit. How to check? Take these three characters ACA, compare with the pattern, characters in the pattern. Pattern characters are first AAA, this matches, C and C this match, and A matches. Is it clear? This is how it works. Now this is an actual hit. Hope this is clear. This is about the introduction to the Rabin-Karp algorithm. In the next video, we'll discuss about the Rabin-Karp algorithm, as well as we'll see the time complexity of the Rabin-Karp algorithm. Thank you.